and welcome back. So, the mayor, who formerly just seemed a little weird, is now seems kind of extremely weird. Maybe he had one of the locals writing his speeches for him for the hollow things. Just look around here a little more so that you guys can see it with a reasonable frame rate. But apparently the villains or he just said villains, but it's spelled villains, are indeed the bad guys. And they're holding everybody to eat as food, I guess. Underwater somewhere, so that's quite a thing. Let's see, we've got a couple more paths here. We can... Oh, I need to set a timer. Okay. So I figure I'll record one more of these. And that will have been, I think, 8 episodes I'll have recorded in one go. So it's getting on time for me to get to bed. But... it is good to get a couple of months of these in the can, certainly. Am I going the way I wanted to go? I honestly was not paying much attention to the way I was going. Cool, I'm lost. Is this back to... Okay, there's the bridge. Okay, now I know where I am. Come across here. I originally went left to get to the building. There we go. So we've got dead straight ahead or to the right. Let's try to the right. Ah, there's Dome. So that will teleport us. I maybe don't want to do that yet. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, let's exhaust the possibilities of non-teleport travel before we go warping around. Okay, here's the intersection, so... Man, this looks nice. And that just goes back to the intersection. Yep. Okay. that looks like an extremely large sphere has been sliced out. Like, wild big. Doesn't look like we can go any further, though. Alright, I guess we go and jump through a wall, huh? Oh, wait. That's where I came, right? Is there anything over here? Okay, no. Just an overlook. All these little overlooks and side paths that don't go anywhere are real confusing to me. Maybe if I only run on straightaways, it'll be alright. Some kind of magnetic rail. They have laser trains here as well. You know, this style of tech, this sort of concrete with the blue light, looks like the nose of the laser train. So maybe this is the culture that invented that. The anti-villain laser. Villain. Oh, I see. Another one of these places. What are these things? What are these things? That looks like a vest or something you'd wear. Yeah. Are these... What are these? That looks like a gun or something. Or a hover bike? Too small for that, though. Oh, here's a terminal guy. Oh, jeez. And he's gonna need a code, yeah? Okay, something happened. Aha. They built a section of bridge. What if I just... Wow, I do not understand what it's giving me here. Oh, is it building sections like the door did? So like, for each section, 1 is the skeleton, 2 is the goo, and 3 is the concrete. Well, what happens if I just put in obviously too much? Like, I don't know how much that is, but it seems like a lot. Okay. Huh, it's interrupted. Can I walk on that? Good enough for government work. Let's see if there was anything else first. Oh, there's a teleport ball over there. Looks like we need one more section. Okay, yeah, and that one's complete, right? So, because I put in 4 in the middle, and middle is the first digit, I guess? Ugh. This seems... This... It could be sliced out, or it could be... What? Wait, what? Were there 2 of them before and I just didn't see the one behind the other? Okay. Interesting. How many sections of bridge are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of want to fuck with this a little more. Because I sure as hell don't understand it. So, if this X is the 1s, and this is 10s, which is 4 to 8. Currently it's set in a 2 in this digit, so what if we put it a 3? That's going to disconnect this, and it should make the second furthest one have the concrete on it. Oh, it broke. Why did that not work? Right, because 4 in there is a 0. So is this a... That can't be a 3. No, that's the 3. Isn't that what I drew? Isn't that what I... Well, that was the result I expecting, and that's the result I was expecting. Why didn't I get that the first time? Alright, well, anyway, so... If I do this and this, is this the 3rd panel? Yes. So, the 4th panel is this. fifth panel is this. Okay. Alright, so maybe this isn't... Well, you can read it as not being math on this terminal, but the cash register is interpreting it as math. Let's go ahead and fix this one. This one has more stations, though. Okay. Oh, this one died. There we go. Alright. Now, why are... Okay, and these are not the same kind of thing. Okay. So does that mean they can only build 5 bridge sections at a time? If you want more than 5 bridge sections, you need a much more complicated terminal, I'm sorry. Oh, here's another screen.
I fear for safety.
You are not. You are making very bad decisions.
Hey, buddy! Jeez! I'm doing my best here, alright? God! Well, which way do we want to go? Do we want to fuck with the orbs, or do we want to see what's over there? I guess see what's over here before we fuck with the orbs. Okay, nope, that's it. Oh, is this the other end of where I was before? This goes back to the intersection, yeah? Yeah, I recognize running over this tree. Okay. Alright, so we solved that. I believe this is, since that bridge is just cuts back, I think these orbs are all we've got left, yeah? So let's see. This one goes to Hunrath, and it's a circle this big. Can I turn them both on at the same time? No. This one goes to Hunrath and is much larger. It encompasses both of them. Huh. Well, experimentation. Let's try the smaller one first. I still haven't gotten underneath the tree like CW wanted me to. So he's probably mad by now. Oh. Okay. So that means the larger circle is the entire inside of this track, yeah? Now, if I take this back, or conversely, if I don't take this back, I'll get back there and find, I don't know, a heap of tires or whatever was sitting here. Because there wasn't another orb caster thing. And then if I take the other one, I will be swapping this entire section, including this teleporter, for the big area. And having done that, does that give me a two-way door? Say I have only the big one here. If I take that back, then I will have the small one here again. If I have the small one here and take that back, then I'll have both of them over there. So it's like, interesting. Okay. Well, let's fuck with it a little bit more, I guess. There is a slight possibility that this room might be large enough to encompass the tracks. I don't think it is. Let's find out. It is not. It does encompass the room, though. That's cool. So if I leave the big one here and take the small one back, if I end up leaving by another route, then I can take the big one back, and that will move the small one back to Hunrath. It seems reasonable. Alright, sure. We'll just have to be careful that we don't lock ourselves out of a path by doing them in the wrong order and stuff. Alright. Now we have a bunch of junk inside the slightly larger room that was encompassing the slightly smaller room before. Oh. Oh, and because we got rid of the inner room, we now have another place to go. Okay. Okay. Huh. Oh. Oh, it's an elevator. Okay. I was like, oh god, the building's growing. Ah, and this one has an elevator call button on both ends. Thank you. The aliens of this world are much smarter. Let's see, we've got a house up there, and we've got another path over that way. I guess the house has got like a bridge. Another bridge. Alright, well, let's see what the other path is real quick. There's a sphere. Man, what if that sphere occupies the same space as the two motorcycle spheres? That could potentially be a real trip. That could get weird. Is that all there is over here? Just a space to show me that sphere in the distance? Okay. They said the villains are underwater, but I haven't seen any body of water deep enough to do that yet. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh guys, this shit just got complicated. Is it clockwise and counterclockwise? Yeah, it is. Oh boy. Folks, I see a lot of load times in our future. Okay, that bridge is turned on the opposite side. I guess that's a control panel over there, although there doesn't seem to be any way to get to it. Is that no, that's the elevator. How do we turn this bridge on? Is there a... Boy. Alright, well, let's see. How big are these domes? This one is... okay, just that circle size. As I thought. Can I move this back up? Okay, no. But if I leave the ring, it will close on its own. Yeah. So that one is just that circle size. This one is obviously... that was to Hunrath, yeah? That was a yellow one. This one is... likewise Hunrath. Yes, the expected size. And I suspect this one is the entire room, the entire inner room, and once again I probably have to get rid of that inner room. Although, it only seems like one wall thickness. Oh yeah, the upper. That's just. It's just like the roof is just the outer bit. But this is the entire room. Yeah. It is. Well, let's put the Hunrath one. Well, I was about to say, let's put the Hunrath one back first, but, well, I mean, we could. Okay, so I've thought like 3 steps ahead of myself here, ahead of where I was talking. Put this back where it came from, and then see where it is, and then we can go back there and ride that teleporter back and see what came back in its place. Oh god, these rotate. Fuck, these spin around. There's the timer. How many degrees? Okay, it's a 180. So that's not... Why are there 2 buttons? Why is there a clockwise and a counterclockwise? Oh god, I bet it's so that they can use the same type of control for a more complicated puzzle later. Oh fuck. Fuck me, this is gonna get obscene. Alright, well, let's have a look, and then we'll end the episode. Because I am not ready to solve this for real tonight. I'm at the end of my evening's lifespan. There are... Okay, so there are replacements. Where is this? Oh, dang. Oh, okay, so this might be down in the roots of the tree, alright. That shovel doesn't look entirely suited to this work. So are these all... These do appear to behave as expected. I don't really get the point, except to... warn you that freaky shit is about to happen, right? Except to get you ready for more intense puzzles. If I take the middle one back, well, it shouldn't matter, because there wasn't an outer dome, it was just a ceiling, right? Oh, that's nice that it just happens to have the two branching paths that we need for both doors to work. What happens if I rotate this? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, at the end of the episode, we will fuck with this next time. Probably forever. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again next time.